I've always been fascinated with the life insurance business. In my 20s, I worked briefly at my uncle's bureau. I was playing to be an adult. Adulthood felt so far away then. Now it just feels fictional, inaccessible. My uncle would have me fake the dates on faxes with whiteout. I don't remember why, except that it was meant to deceive. He was full of these infantile ploys and schemes. Aside from my uncle, aunt, a secretary, a runner, and 2 in-office brokers, there were satellite brokers who'd swing by now and again. They'd come to loiter like flies to drink the coffee and smoke. They'd lean over our cubicle screens and corrode our brains with excruciating, sensible talk, the ultimate adult talk. Pasty grey faces in brown cheap suits, barely able to conceal their one dream: to represent the company at the annual International Brokers Convention. That year it was in Hawaii. Hawaii, where business and aloha meet.
At the gateway to Waikiki, the center is within walking distance to everything you need.
Hawaii was Fantasyland. Oh, freeze frame it right there. You see that? The dressed table. The epitome of adulthood. It's a table dressed in a party skirt. Executives with name tags sit behind these. I wonder how they feel, these skirted maidens. Is it humiliating for them to wear these infantile nylon taffetan skirts? Do they want out? Do they want to go romping around like calves on a meadow? Don't they want to be free? My uncle was very quick to disappear when the satellite brokers would come into the office. My aunt was slower. She was too polite and stoic. My uncle was a dodge master. He was always hiding. He still does. He hides away everything. He's an artist, trapped in an insurance salesman's suit. He was a master at dodging requests. He'd reply to questions with another question, with vague considerations tangent completely to the matter at hand. He just couldn't say no. Or reveal any intimacy. It wasn't convenient. He could be so persuasive. Still is. The voicemail greeting to his company was a chain of different female voices that would connect the caller via deeper and deeper layers to the core of what must have felt like a many-floored multinational, when in reality it was a small office with very low income-related expenses. I also wanted to go to Hawaii. I wanted to go real bad. I wanted to watch the adults in a pack. I wanted to birdwatch them unseen.
The center itself is absolutely stunning, and everybody has said that when they walk in the door and they see all the glass and they see the gigantic escalators and a big sign, and then they walk and they see the rooftop patio and the garden. It's beautiful for attendees. The attendees don't feel like they're missing out on Hawaii when they're at the convention center because they're experiencing it.
People vacationing at a holiday resort cease to be people to become guests. People at a convention, they're no longer people, they have become attendees. This transformation is a transaction. What is being sold is a different set of rules by which you will be free from your quotidian self. And it works even beyond becoming a human commodity. These new set of rules operate at a deeper personal level, as if a subtle transmutation of matter occurred. It's almost as if guests were a different species, like zombies would be a different species. I wanted to see the insurance salespeople with their fascinatingly tedious conversation, their lack of style, which is the great normcore style, their adulthood calcified, hardened like soap residue at the edge of a tub. I wanted to see them transmute together and do all the things they dreamed, their fantasies, allowed now by the new rules of enjoyment and freedom.
Has occurred with the productivity of our attendees when they come here is I think they think in different ways. I think they feel differently when they're here.
But their adulthood, I'd realized then, as I'd share their table in the hotel's restaurant, would also be inaccessible to them. We are sold the inevitable promise of grown-up life. But what happens when we come of age? Do we all grow up? Or are we performing that promise, enabling that fiction? Isn't it deceiving?